Hey, good morning, friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to a wet pattern developing, and we could certainly use it. I'm calling it heavy rain. We're looking at, and I'll show you the totals here in just a few minutes, but we're looking at 1 to 4 inches of rain over much of lower Michigan. And of course, we're in such a drought in most places that soil will take that right away, I would imagine. So let's get to her here and start with the radar. So the first rain comes in, it looks like, with this line of thunderstorms, dwindling line of thunderstorms moving across the eastern UP into northwest lower Michigan. And will it continue to translate south? Remember, there's a diurnal, a daily component to the strength of thunderstorms. So thunderstorms are strongest 3 to 8 in the afternoon and evening. They die off in the middle of the night. They sometimes flare up 3 to 8 in the morning, and then they die off after 8. So they're in their weakening phase at the moment. All right, somebody heading toward Cedar Point. Cedar Point will get in on the rainfall, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like tomorrow and Saturday, but we'll look at that a little closely for you here. Okay, so here we go with our high-resolution rapid refresh model. And will that line of storms continue? So this is noon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. So it's down into almost the Grand Rapids area and into Saginaw Bay City and Midland. And then this evening, 6 o'clock, hanging around, and that is the whole key to this forecast, is that frontal system that's causing that line of thunderstorms right now is going to stall in the southern and central part of lower Michigan and be here all weekend with waves of rain riding along it. So not everybody gets all weekend long rain. Some spots will get quite a bit of rain this weekend, and I'll try to detail that for you. So this is this evening, and you can kind of see how the front now wants to inch back northward, a sign that it's not barreling through the whole state and going to cool us off. So storminess today. I would anticipate, maybe not the southeast ever getting into it, but eventually Grand Rapids and Saginaw and Bay City and Midland should get into it. Maybe staying warm and dry in the southeast. Now, we'll go to the next thing that we like to look at, and that is the European model. It's good out into the long term, but not on specifics of thunderstorm complexes. So don't take it to the bank for the weekend. Just take it as the idea of what's going on. Here we go into tomorrow. And this is the key. I think a big burst of rain comes across tomorrow. And this is from tomorrow late morning into early afternoon. You could see an inch plus of rain across central and the western parts of lower Michigan. And then this is tomorrow afternoon and evening when the thunderstorms are the strongest. And you could see an inch plus of rain in the eastern side of the state. By the way, that little odd, I don't know what color you call it, kind of a grayish brown, that's a 4-inch forecast of rainfall. Kelly Share, looks like you'll get wet by late morning or early afternoon, and then you'll be in the showers and thunderstorms. Now, let's go to the weekend. This is Saturday morning. This is Saturday afternoon. So the front starts to lift back to the north. A wave of moisture comes along it. And then here we go with rainfall Saturday afternoon. And right now it looks like the northern half of lower and even the southern half. But this is not an all-day rain in the southern half. This is spotty. Now we go into Sunday and look at where the front is draped, still across the northern 2/3 of lower Michigan and inching its way southward. So this is a Sunday afternoon rainfall forecast. And again, it could be shifted 50 miles north, 50 miles south. Hard to really tell, but the point being is more showers and thunderstorms on the weekend. Everett Smith, 3 p.m. Saturday. First off, where? And it's hard to tell at an exact time just yet, but 3 p.m. is when thunderstorms start to reinvigorate along a frontal system. William Roberts is painting outside. It depends on where. Southeast, you're okay probably. Anywhere from Grand Rapids, Saginaw northward, you're going to get wet. Yeah, not convertible weather, that's for sure. Okay, so now we're into Monday, and the frontal system still hanging around with batches of showers. And now we're into Tuesday, batches of showers. And we don't see the whole pattern clean out. This is Thursday and Friday. And this European has been doing this constantly. It's continuing to bring us the showers. Hey, let's get all the way out to July 3rd, and still the showery pattern around. I'm not so sure if I believe that 10 days out, but certainly we do have some rain on the way. All right, so how much? So we start off with one model that I really like in the short term. Kendall Bailey, are we suspecting severe weather in Oakland County tomorrow? Possible. We're on the very edge of it. More likely it's a heavy rainmaker with vigorous thunderstorms. Grad party near AA Saturday. How's it look? Saturday is really iffy in Ann Arbor because the frontal system, the active part of it, could be to the north of you. You could have mostly dry weather with a thunderstorm. So this is our NAM model that does a pretty good job at forecasting the highest amounts in the thunderstorms. Might not be the exact placement, but the highest amounts. So let's go through to today, okay? And this is what it says. It says Grand Rapids area could have an inch of rain, and other parts too, and nothing from Flint and Lansing and Jackson south and east. Then let's go through tomorrow when that main wave of rain will move across tomorrow afternoon into the southeast, and it fills in Saginaw, Bay City, Jackson, Lansing, the Thumb, the southeast, 1 to 2 inches of rain. And yeah, where you see that odd color again, that's a 3-inch rain or so. Sarah Chinaver, hopefully I'm saying that right. Softball tournament in Grand Blanc, Friday to Sunday. We'll be able to play. You're going to be pretty wet, Friday especially, and then off and on Saturday and Sunday. But everything's dry, so soil will take a lot of that. And so we go out as far as this goes into midday Saturday, and we're looking at some pretty impressive rain amounts, putting a big dent in the drought probably. All right, now we're going to look at the European model in the ensemble mode. That's where they run it 30-something different times, average them all together, give us a good idea of what's going on. You know, this is through midweek next week, and we're looking at most places 2, 3, 4 inches of rain, maybe some spots at 5 to 6 to maybe 7. Rick Good, outdoor wedding Saturday in Jackson. What do you think? Could be okay, depending on the timing. Watch the weather. That frontal system looks like it's going to be more active in the central and northern part of the state, so it could be okay, and it could be pretty sticky. And that is my next thing, is that if we have this frontal system draped across us with most of the rain activity on the front and north, that means the south gets warm and humid too. So kind of a sneaky warmth for the southeast third of the state, for Grand Rapids, definitely for Kalamazoo, definitely Jackson, Lansing, definitely Ann Arbor, Detroit. Highs today, about 80 to 83 degrees in that area. Then let's see, this is Friday. Kimberly, will storms be strong to severe today? They'll be strong, vigorous. I don't expect a lot of severe weather, though. Saturday, 80. Somebody mentioned an outdoor wedding in Jackson. 82 and humid. You're on the warm side of the frontal system. And then look at Traverse City on the wet side probably for Saturday and holding to about 70 or so. Then look at Sunday, upping into the upper 80s to near 90 for Detroit and Ann Arbor on that south side of that frontal system. By the way, this temperature contrast is what makes an active frontal system. And then this is Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's really starting to turn into be a warm pattern for the southeastern half of the state and kind of a cooler pattern for the northwest half. Let's go out to Saturday, July 3rd. And right now, indications are the July 4th weekend should be somewhere in the upper 70s to mid 80s. Hey, Jane Logston, no problem. Brant bike run Saturday. I don't know about that. Outdoor wedding Saturday, 1 p.m. Galesburg. You do have the shot of a thunderstorm, but also it looks like more dry weather than wet weather as far as hours go, but certainly could be downpours. So we're getting into an active weather pattern. I guess what I'm trying to tell you, we have a batch of thunderstorms every day. Rob Robinson, baseball games today at 3:45, tomorrow morning at 11:15 in Grand Rapids. 3:45 today, iffy. Tomorrow morning, 11:15, 1:30, probably not. Probably going to be into showers and thunderstorms. We'll keep you updated right here on MLive. Right now, it doesn't appear as though we'll have massive severe weather out of this. It appears as though we will have some heavy rain, some 4-inch totals. Over the course of, that could fall over the course of 6 hours or so. The flooding, I would say, would be poor drainage areas in poor roads that we know we have some of here in Michigan. So not so much, I guess if you have poor drainage around your basement, 4 inches is always a problem, but the soil is a big empty sponge in most places right now. Some places have had some pretty good rain here in the last week or so, and you might argue with me that you don't really need 4 inches of rain. So there you have it. There's our in-depth morning weather update. Did you get that anywhere else? Maybe you got a little too much weather. Maybe you got just enough, hopefully. And take care. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a good Thursday.